going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 22 of our Lyon career mode, and today we have got 5 games here. 2 we are set to sim. We are set to sim the Inter game, as we have already qualified from the group, and we're also going to sim the Troyes game, and then we're going to play Dijon, Nice, and then our cup game against US Orleans, and hopefully we can advance in the cup as well. So as you can see, we are 10 points back of Paris after 16 games. It's not ideal. They haven't lost a game yet. They haven't even drawn a game yet. You struggle to see where they are going to drop points, but we need them to drop 10. If we go 34, 2-2, they would have to still find a way to drop 7 more points. And last year they only dropped 12, and we were 6 of them. And we've already gone ahead and only lost our first game against them, so we can only really make that even. So it's going to be difficult, but yeah, that is what we need from them. So let's jump into this game against Dijon. I think I want to make a couple changes for this one. I'm going to start Rashika in behind Dembele, and then Jean-Lucas can start. Here, I get a Gomaris, Denier. I was going to set him to come off, but I'm not going to. Albert is incredibly unhappy, which is strange, but I'm going to bring him onto the bench because I kind of want to start him. And I'm going to move him out there on the left and Lamar out on the right and have Lamar come back in on his left foot. And we'll see how that goes. So we'll see. But let's jump into this Dijon-Lyon. We got to keep on winning if we have any chance of catching Paris. Corner set to come in as we look for a lead. It's headed away. There's Lamar on it. And Lamar cuts in, and he goes for goal! And oh, he's hit the post! And that's what I wanted Lamar to do today. Use that left foot, but cutting inside instead. And he almost fires in a wonder goal from way out. Can we win this high up the pitch here? We can, and that gets clipped forward, and we can play it through to Dembele, and now it's a 2-on-1 here, and Dembele slips it back inside. Rashika, lovely. That's the high press right there, pressing the center backs, the full backs. We win the ball in a great spot, one pass through, and Dembele is in on goal with Rashika, cuts back, the touch on, and just flicks it by the goalkeeper. It's an excellent goal. That's the kind of goal we like to score. And it's 1-0 here on 26 minutes. Nicely done. One more. Excellent. We slip that back. We can. It's Rashika in on goal again. And it's 2 quick goals in off the post. I thought he missed it for a moment. In off the post. His second of the game. Rashika. 2 in a couple of minutes. And this time he just makes the good run, doesn't he? It gets played through. That touch is excellent. Curls it in off the post. Very, very close in the end to missing, but there's a lovely finish in the end. It's 2-0 on a half hour. Nice takeaway there as that gets slipped into Rashika. Dembele here and plenty of space. One more here and it comes to Aouar. And Aouar 3-0. And we have been excellent going forward today. Winning the ball and turning around and quickly moving up the pitch. And before halftime, we're 3-0 up, and this game is most certainly done and dusted. It's excellent football. Rashika onto Dembele, into space, and it's Aouar through on goal. And he just hammers it home with that right foot of his. An excellent goal. 3-0 on 41 minutes. One more. Does find... Ooh, thought he found Rashika there. It's not the greatest pass. One more. And can we get that through to Rashika? We can. On a hat trick, and he finds it. And before halftime... The man up front, well, not up front, is he? He's in behind the striker, I guess. He's grabbed a hat trick before halftime. I mean, what more could you say? We've seen a lot of good things today. Rashika in behind playing well. That's a lovely finish. Lamar out on that right-hand side playing well, but going to have to rest some of these players. Now going into halftime is 4-0. Nice win high up the pitch. Cornet with a good burst of pace here, and he just keeps on rolling Cornet. And Cornet slides it across. Rashika again. It's his 4th. 5-0 here. And it's the Rashika show. in France. An excellent, excellent move once again. It's all about Cornet, isn't it? Rashica just in the right spot to smash it home. Cornet's just so quick. Loses his man, steps inside. And Rashica sends it the opposite way of the goalkeeper. And on 75 minutes, it's 5-0. Nicely done. We clip that over, we can. Rashica, great take from the forward. Rashica gets another. It's his 5th of the day. It's 6-0. A minute and a half to go, and what more could you say about Rashica? It's a great take, cuts back inside, and hammers it by the goalkeeper. A great set of goals for him. It's 6 on the day, 5 for Rashica. An excellent, excellent performance, an excellent result. And we are going to come up with a nice, nice win. A lovely 3 points. Excuse me, my nose is just bugging me. But Rashica goes and collects the match ball. What more could you say? 6 shots, 5 of them went into the back of the net. An excellent conversion. But brilliant from him. Absolutely brilliant. I believe he's Kosovoan? Is that how you say that? He's from Kosovo, I believe. But a great, great result. Great play from the forward. And now we jump into this Inter game that will be simmed. All we need is a draw, I believe, to win the group. I believe we've won the group as is. We played really well against them last time, and we probably have a pretty large margin in terms of goal difference, so I'm not too worried about not winning the group at this point. But Arsenal with 3 points from 5 games is... they'll be pretty upset about that, you would feel. So this is the second team. We are going to go ahead and sim this game. Auto-replace unavailable players just for this match. And here we are. Inter have won 2-1, 2-1, 3-1 their last 3 games. And they win 2-1 here. Jordan Henderson with 2 goals. No injuries. Guiri with the goal. Lukaku was carted off, which is not good for them, but they will have to deal with it like the injuries we've been dealing with. And we're going to take a look. I kind of want to make sure I won the group, whether we won the group or not. It's not too huge of a deal. But as you can see, 10 points back. We're 4 points ahead of Nice with this game here. So we could move 7 ahead of them and 9 ahead of Stade Rennais, who haven't won in a couple games now. Ever since they drew with us, they haven't really won. Tournament prize monies and a whole bunch of other things. Let's take a look at the standings really quick. I'm pretty positive we won the group, but I'd like to check. Champions League, and we do win the group. 14 goal difference, 18 goals for, 4 against. Pretty absurd stuff from us in the group. And as you can see, Paris won their game, so we're going to jump on into this one looking to catch up that, or back up to a 10-point advantage, which is, it's absolutely ridiculous, to be completely honest. But let's jump into this game. Everybody's fit. Everybody's ready to go. Lyon, Nice. Let's go. Nicely done. Oh, there's a bit of space there. He goes for goal. Ooh, good save. Too much space we left there for Leis Mayu. And he had himself an attempt, and it's a really good save in the end. So that header comes up in the air. He taps it on, and ooh, what a save again. That's an excellent save. It was good movement in the box. Couple good headers in there. As that gets put near post, and it's cleared off the line, and Jesus, we need to get the ball out. They had 3 pretty decent chances there from those corners, and Lopez coming up big early. Aouar coming forward, and he clips that ball into space, and Trincao is through on goal. And Trincao, great touch. Trincao, great finish as well. And it's route 1 here. Right over the top. We've barely had anything in this game. This is completely against the run of play. But straight over the top. It's a great touch from Trincao, and he just hammers that low. Goalkeeper cannot keep it out. Tried to stretch with his foot there, and just didn't get there in time. Excellently done by Trincao. It's a lovely finish. And the ball over the top was perfect as well. And it's 1-0 on 23 minutes. And Saki trying to play it by. Does well. That gets clipped in. Taken out to the top of the box. And played back in too easy. And they hit back relatively quickly, which is, to be fair, what they've deserved. But not what we would have liked. Lopez punches it to the top of the box. It falls right to a Nice player, plays it on one more time, and then it's just tapped into an empty net. Saki did well. He just touches it on, headed into that space. It's a good finish, good goal. What they deserve, but an annoying one to concede. Nicely done. Oh, it's played into a good spot here. Dolberg goes for it into the side netting. We must have got a deflection on it. Kanate got across. Oh, no foul? Jesus Christ, he's hit the post. Clear it. And it goes out of play for a corner. Are you kidding? How is that not a foul at the top of the box? Unbelievable that. They get a corner as well, and they've been threatening. They get another header on it, but Lopez in a good spot this time. It's a poor giveaway. Played one more to Dembele. Nicely done. Depay does so well to step inside. Now can he make up that space? He can. And it's Depay. Nice turn back inside. Slips it across. Brilliant football that. And it's 2-1. And what a way to start the second half. An excellent goal. Dembele getting it. Sliding it to Depay. Does so well to hold off on the turn here. And that run from deep. Excellent. And it's a lovely finish as well. That is great football. And Aouar gives us a lead 2-1 just inside this second half. Can we get to this? We can. It's Lamar. And Lamar is going to try and burst into that space. And Lamar's so quick. Look at him. Lamar, brilliant. Oh, tried to cut back inside. Should have just went near post. He's cut back in onto his left foot there. Couldn't quite find the back of the net. As that gets clipped in, and Dolberg takes that down. Excellent. Oh, and thankfully he's offside. Oh, nice football. It's going to get there as well. And it's Dolberg here. That's a great ball in there. Plays it across. Oh, wow. Incredible defending there by Denier. Incredible defending. I thought that was a tap-in, and it looked like it was, but he managed to get a foot onto that. And I have no idea how he did it, but he has saved us there. Nicely done. Lamar is played into a good space. Rashica, though, continues his run. He gets away as well. Rashica, good save. Fresh off a 5-goal game. He almost seals this game up here. Excellent work, but angle's probably a little bit tight. There's a bit of space. Can't quite do enough with it. And they're racing forward here. There's only a couple of minutes added on here as the header comes on. Really great header from Denier. And that comes forward to Rashica. Lamar just holding on to it. And that's it. Game over. A big win here over Nice. And we open up a pretty big gap on second place. I believe that's 7 points now between us and third. And then a 10-point gap between first and second. So pretty incredible, really. But that was a very, very tight game from the beginning to the end. And a very, very good win. Those are the types of games you expect in situations like that. 2 versus 3, very tight. Couple goals here. It's really nice stuff. So let's jump into this next game against Orleans. I believe it's U.S. Orleans. U.S. Orleans. I believe they're from the league below. But we are in the cup, and we want to go ahead and win the cup. And Troyes are bottom, so we'll sim that one. And we will jump into this game and hopefully double their advantage against Nice. Oh, that's very strange. But let's jump into this game. Hopefully we can go ahead and grab a win. We're going to rotate a little. I mean, not anything crazy. These jerseys are pretty neat. Not too bad. I am going to let Dubois have a rest. And I'm going to let Oliveira have a rest because they've been both playing a lot of football lately. We're going to get Kone on one side and Bard on the other. And then I am going to get Rashica up front. Aubert out left. And I want to try that again. And we're going to bring Lamar out onto the right. And then Jean-Lucas can go ahead and have a start. And that should be good enough. So let's jump into this game. Actually, Kanate can have a rest as well, and Anderson can play. So let's jump into this game. Lyon, Orleans, Coupe de la Ligue. Let's go. Can we break? There's a bit of space here as that gets lifted to Depay, and it's one more in, and it's Rashica on the goal-scoring form, and he's put that wide. That is a big opportunity early here, and for a man who's just been firing goals home, he's got to finish it. Nicely done, Denier. He's got to get rid of that. I can't believe I've done that. It's 1-0 to Orleans after 11 minutes. A really bad giveaway on our own box. And the underdogs grab the lead. We win it there, and it just takes too long to get it out from under his feet. And it's just slid across goal for a tap-in at the back post, and that is not what we like to see. And it's 1-0 to the Minnows. Nicely done. Space out here. It's a nice cut back inside. It's a lot of space once again. And he goes for it. Oh, he's got right through Lopez. It's 2-0. Orleans are 2-0 up. That's dreadful defending and dreadful goalkeeping. That gets slipped in to a really good space. Oh, I just went the wrong way in the end. And he just slips it through his legs here. Oh, he's managed to get that through the gap, actually. That is not good goalkeeping. You have got to save that. Didn't hit it very hard. Near post. I can't believe this is 2-0, but it is. And 2 mistakes, really. I mean, that's a mistake in goal. But not good. Nicely done. One more here, and it comes to Depay. And Depay steps back inside, slides it across. Lovely stuff, and it's one back. Depay doing excellent there. And it's Aouar with the goals. That gets slipped on. Just turns back inside, keeps on going. Aouar onside. Easy touch into the back of the net. We've pulled one back. 37 minutes is 2-1. And we got to continue to push. And it's out to Lamar. Lamar does manage to step inside here, and Lamar can slip that out there to Rashica. And Rashica coming forward. Rashica plays it across. Oh, Bear, and there it is, too. We've leveled it up. It's a great break. Rashica just cuts back inside, lays it across. Oh, Bear makes no mistake. He hammers it home. The youngster leveling the game up here before halftime. So such a good start for Orleans, and it's wiped out relatively quickly. We've done well to kind of deal with those 2 mistakes. We slip it through, we can. Back into space, and here's Rashica. And he is going to race forward. Can we grab the lead before halftime? Rashica, there it is! And we have grabbed the lead before halftime. What a turnaround. From 2-0 down to 3-2 ahead before halftime. And Rashica just burst away. I was expecting him to get caught, he didn't. And then he just hammers home the finish. A lovely goal. Just pure pace. And then we go ahead and grab the lead. 3-2. Gets it out there to Aubert. Steps inside. Here's Rashica. And Rashica's just going to use his pace and run at this team here. And Rashica does well. Oh, it's a great save. Aubert. Ooh. The rebound collected with ease that time. But once again, Rashica causing problems. Just being ultra direct. Lamar does well to win that in the end. Comes to Depay. Let's come back out there to Rashica. And Rashica coming forward. Does well. Slips it in. It's Lamar. Oh, what a save. A bit too straight from Lamar there, but that's an excellent, excellent save and a pretty lovely move as well. Aubert. Can he play that through? He can. It's Rennie Adelaide here. And Rennie Adelaide stepping across goal. Gets it to Kakare. Oh, great save. Comes back again, and that's a great finish to seal this game up. That's a really good finish. Tight angle. Had to hit it first time to beat the goalkeeper. And that's a really good finish, and that's game over. That's a really good save. He's made a couple of good saves today, the goalkeeper there. And that finish, as I said, from Cornet is really, really good. 83 minutes gone. That might just do it. And Rene Adelaide's going to go over the top here, and it's going to fall to Rashica. Rashica does well to cut back inside. Ooh, good save. And it looks like this game is about to be over. 4-2 the final, and we have a habit when we play these lower division teams of making a real game of it every single time. They're always fun. We had a 6-3 with Ajaccio. We're having the 4-2 here, but we are going to come away with the win in the end and move on into the next round as that ball gets swung across the box. Nicely done as that ball comes in, and eventually Lopez gathers. Mistake from him, but in a game like this, I suppose that's when you want those mistakes to show up if they're not going to show up in training. But we move on into the next round. Excellently done. A fun one. As we said, these cup games are always loads of fun. But in the end, the talent shone through. Paris move on. Bordeaux move on. Grenoble Foot move on. That's a new one. But Montpellier are gone, which is good, but it's Paris who knocked them out 4-0. Oh. You're waiting for them to just drop points somewhere. Give us a little bit of hope. And right now, we have this game against Troyes, which we are going to sim and end the episode on. As the player comes back from injury, I pray it's Icone. It's Auger. It is what it is. Memphis Depay, 6 months left on his deal. Let's just delegate that right now, shall we? Delegate, delegate, delegate renewal. He is on... What is he on? I'm not so sure, but he's definitely not on 170. 120, 4 years, whatever that works. He's staying, he's 26. So has a lot to give. He will not be going anywhere. So let's sim this game against Troyes. First team. Hopefully we can come away with the win. They are last. It's a 4-0 victory. Depay with 3, Jean Lucas with 1. Excellent, excellent stuff as we go ahead and grab the win before we move into this winter break. And we will come back next episode after the fact. But Paris also won their game, as you are coming to expect. And it's starting to get a little bit annoying, but, you know, we're going to have to deal with it as we go forward. So, player of the episode today, Rashica. I think that's pretty obvious. He had the 5-goal game against Dijon. Had a couple in that last game there. It had to be him. But let's see. January, we've drawn Paris in the quarterfinal of the Coupe de la Ligue. That'll happen next episode. We have Nice on there again. And then we may have another cup game in there as well. It's going to get weird in there. It always does. And then we've drawn Borussia Dortmund in our round of 16 tie. So this is not going to get easier this season. It is going to get more and more difficult, guys. But I'm going to end it here. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.